Now, Durkheim's theory of division of labor in society. In his first book, Division of Labor in Society, Durkheim demonstrated his method of analysis to explain the evolution of society from the primitive to the modern. He classified the society by the nature of social solidarity, ghanishta, social unity or say integrity of the society, which existed in the society. He argued that while a primitive society was organized according to mechanical solidarity, modern society was based on organic society. So he said that the primitive, the traditional society was organized on the basis of mechanical solidarity, and the modern societies are organized on the basis of organic society. Now, mechanical solidarity is founded on the similarity of its member. All the members are similar of its individual members and is found involved and is found in societies with small population. All those societies which are having small population, the members of these societies have certain similarity. Then, where each person is self-sufficient and each group is self-sufficient, where each person within a particular group is engaged in similar activities or functions, and all the members of the group perform same functions. Mechanical solidarity based societies have repressive laws designed to prevent deviation from community norms. This was because the individual and the community were so tightly integrated that it was feared that any violation of codes of conduct could result in the disintegration of the community. So they had repressive laws and which were designed to prevent deviation from community norms. Whatever community norms have been prepared, no one was allowed to break those laws, those norms. And the main reason behind this was that the community were so tightly integrated that each and every member feared that if any one of them will violate the code of conduct, that may result into the disintegration of the community. Organic solidarity characterizes modern society and is based on the heterogeneity of its members. How the members are. In organic solidarity, the members have different things. There is nothing common among the members. They have different opinions, they have different way of living, and they have different ideologies. Interdependence is the essence of organic solidarity. One person is dependent on the other person in organic solidarity. It celebrates individuals and allows for their need to be different from each other. Each individual's need are different from the need of the other individual and recognizes their multiple roles and organic ties. The laws of modern society are restitutive in nature. In case of mechanical society, the laws are repressive, but in case of organic society, the laws are restitutive in nature rather than repressive. This means In modern societies, the laws aims to repair or correct wrong that is being done by a criminal act. So, restitutive means that there is a chance of changing the or a chance of molding the characteristic of a particular person who has done something wrong or some criminal act. In primitive societies, the law sought to punish wrongdoers and enforced a sort of collective revenge for their acts. So, in primitive societies, if a person has done something wrong or a group has done something wrong, then collectively all the people for whom the work has been done wrong by that particular group or that person will take a collective revenge. In modern society, the individual was given some autonomy, whereas in primitive societies, the individual was totally submerged in the collectivity. In modern society, individuals have autonomy. They have the power of thinking, of developing ideas, of doing the things as per their choice. But in primitive societies, the individuals were totally submerged in the collectivity. Whatever the group is doing, they will also do. Individuals have different identities in different contexts. This enables individuals to emerge from the shadow of the community and establish their distinct identity in terms of the functions they perform and the roles they play. In organic solidarity or in the modern societies, every individual has different identities in different contexts, and these identities enables the individual to emerge from the shadow of the community, and he can do anything that he wants to do, and he will not depend on all those things which the community is doing. He will establish his own distinct identity in terms of the functions they perform and the roles they play. The division of labor in society provides a good preview of Durkheim's enduring concerns. His objective and secular analysis of the social ties which underline different types of society, they laid the foundation of sociology as the new science of society. And the division of labor, on the basis of this theory of division of labor, Durkheim has proved or has made sociology as the new science of society. Social solidarities exerted pressure on individuals to conform to the norms and expectations of the group. Moral codes are manifestation of particular social conditions. So social solidarities are exerted pressure on individuals to conform to the norms and expectations of the group, whatever the group is expecting from them, and whatever are the norms that a person has to follow in that particular group. They should be followed, they should be practiced thoroughly. This is the main focus of social solidarity. Moral codes are manifestations of particular social condition, and the moral codes are regarded as manifestation of particular social conditions. By observing behavior pattern, it is possible to identify the norms, codes, and social solidarities which govern them. The existence of otherwise invisible things like ideas, norms, values, and so on could be empirically verified by studying the pattern of social behavior of the people.